Hi, this is Takashino from Jazz Love Japan. Today I just want to feature a mysterious, Blue Note and a Pacific Jazz reissue series by the King Record. Yeah, this is my first time. Actually, one of the, the reissues I got here is the second time for me to obtain it. But the rest of the albums or the reissues, just first time to obtain it. And there is a little and almost none information available on the internet. So I don't know. In case you know the information, just let me know. I just looked for it, and there's nothing like the concrete information about this reissue series. Okay, I'll show you the reissues I got. Actually, there are 14 albums, like this. Yes, there are 14. And out of the 14 albums, 13 albums, the Blue Note albums, the reissues. And the one is Pacific Jazz label. And okay, I'll just show you one by one, okay? This is the Duke Jordan, Kenny Drew. Duke Jordan, Kenny Drew. And the serial that they used is FCPA, FCPA serial. It's FCPA. And the second one is Horace Silver, just Horace Silver. This is the album. The jacket design. And if you look at the label, it's like the normal blue white label, Blue Note label, and FCPA. And if you look at the back of the sleeve like this, yeah, and there is no insert or OB attached. Yeah, no insert, no OB attached. But if you look at the label here, the label says 1983. So I assume that this is the time that they released this reissue series, 1983. Yeah. And the third one, Kenny Burrell, Grant Green. Yeah, this is the one I told you the second time I obtained it. I don't know, sometime back, some months ago, I got this one. Yeah, just one album reissue, mysterious reissue, some month ago. But this is one of the reissue series, FCPA series. That's what I can call it. And this is the Art Blakey. Yeah, Art Blakey. And this is the Jazz Messengers. Yes. And this is the Buck Powell. Yeah. And the design, as you can see, it's almost like identical, very simple design. Yeah. And the back design is always the same, like Blue Note, blue white label, big one, and Cannonball Adderley and John Coltrane. Yeah. And Sonny Rollins, Herbie Hancock, and McCoy Tyner. Yes. And Ornette Coleman, Lee Morgan, and Jackie McLean. The blow-in sessions. And with these blow-in sessions, they picked up, I think, Hank Mobley, Johnny Griffin, yeah, Cliff Jordan. Yeah, those are the artists that they picked up with this blow-in session, okay? Yeah, and this one, okay, Donald Byrd and Art Farmer, okay? And the last one is the West Coast Jazz Special. This is the one I told you that this is the only Pacific Jazz label reissue with the same serial, FCPA serial. Yes. And this is again mysterious, I've never had this reissue series before. There was another mysterious series that King Record reissued with the serial FRP, FRP. But those were the kind of two box sets that they released back in the, I think, in the 80s as well. And again, the box designs are very, very simple, just black and white, I think. Part one, part two. Yeah. And I don't know how many records are there in the box. I recall, 5 LPs, in total 10 LPs like that. But with this one, I don't think this is a box set originally, I assume. And if you look at the serial, as I said at the beginning, the serial is the FCPA, right? And with these 14 reissues I got, the serial starts from FCPA 6201 up to 6215. Yes. Yeah, 62, 01, 02, 03, 4, 5, up to 15. But there is only one missing. I don't have 62, 03, 07. 07 is missing. So there is only one missing, 6207 is missing. So I assume at the time of release of this FCPA, they released 15 titles. Yeah, I have 14 titles, right? And the 14 titles are just from the Blue Note. Those are the compilation titles. They just compiled the ordinary King Record, Blue Note, and Pacific Jazz reissues that they released in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, and I don't know how they compiled those. Were they sold on the market, or just were they given out to the preferred customers, or promo? I don't know. As I said at the beginning, there is few information, or almost none, available on the market or on the internet right now. So in case you have one of the copies, or you have the information, just let me know, because I also want to know. I also looked at the Discogs, but there is nothing, maybe, one or two titles available, but there is nothing like, information. 1983 released. That's all I can tell. And I saw the, the cassette version of this reissue. But again, there is no concrete information about those cassettes, reissues. Anyway, that's it. Very mysterious, right? But after all, this is a kind of, collector's item. Yeah, I think. And that's it for today. I hope you like it. So again, I just would like to ask you, in case you know about this FCPA series by the King Record, just let me know. And thank you for watching. And lastly, I always say, just continue staying safe, healthy, and be connected with the music we love, jazz. Bye-bye.